Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Capricorn, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Capricorn, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Capricorn spirit. Alright, Capricorn, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Capricorn, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Tower. Somebody has realized that they want this connection. I do sense from one of you, you feel, yeah, this person is never going to step up, they're never going to change their ways, none of my dreams and wishes are coming true, there's no happily ever after here offered, I'm probably dealing with somebody who's giving me illusions or is a trickster or is playing mind games with me. The other person has been keeping tabs on the other person and thinking, oh my God, I can have something really stable and long term with this person. They're very disappointed right now because maybe they didn't treat their person with respect or they never offered anything. Now they're not sure if the other person even still will want them back or not. I think this is the person going through the Tower. Let's see what's going to happen. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards and dig a little deeper. But before that, Capricorn, let's start by asking the universe, Spirit, you tell me what's going on with Capricorn and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Capricorn and their person. Right? First card here, Capricorn says, free will. Someone is on the fence, it can still go either way. So I don't think anything has been said yet. Second card says, denial. Someone was resisting acknowledging the truth. But I think they are now. Third card says, lessons. Remembering what was learned from the past. So here I think somebody says, I don't want to keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. If they're not going to, step up and do right by me, then I should not repeat a chapter of my life or a cycle of my life or a lesson that I've already learned, that not to give my heart away freely to someone who is clearly playing mind games. So let's see, Capricorn, if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start with the clarifications. So, Capricorn and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Alright, let's take a few more from another deck. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Capricorn, and then start the reading. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Capricorn, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I'm so sorry for taking you for granted. I wanted you, but I couldn't express all my feelings to you. I still want us to be friends, but it's difficult now. It wasn't you. I just needed some time to work on myself some more. How do I approach you now after all this time? Nothing sounds good enough. I'm struggling to distract myself. I feel stuck. I feel so stupid for choosing lust over love. I realized that you did not make me feel bad about myself. I did that. I feared you were more obsessed with me rather than in love. It felt suffocating sometimes. I'm embarrassed over how desperate I became and what I did. Do you still respect me? All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading, Capricorn. I'm going to first focus on my left side, who I'll be addressing as person A, and this side person B, because I could be dealing with two Capricorns here, right? So, but if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. Please use your own intuition here, your own judgment. It is a general reading, right? So, person A, let's start with you. In your feelings, in your emotions, I see the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, person A says they never stepped up. This person never stepped up. They were not ready for commitment. So this person was refusing to change their ways. So I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision once and for all that if they are never going to change their ways, they're never going to step up, then it's time for me to walk away from this connection, because none of my dreams and wishes were coming true. None of my emotional needs were being met here. So I think person A is the one who's doing the walking away right now, because they feel it's best that, if nothing is ever going to move in a positive direction, and I'm always going to be feeling less than or not, valued or not respected by them, then I might as well move on and make my own dreams and wishes come true. So person A says, I'd rather fill my own cups than wait around with empty cups waiting for them to step up, which they're never going to do. So tell me, why do you feel this way, person A? Nine of Cups in reverse, because they got drained. All the 9 cups are empty. So person A says, yeah, I was not emotionally happy because I realized that they don't want any commitment with me. They're just giving me an illusion, keeping me stuck in an imbalance. This can't be my soulmate. Yeah, this can't be my soulmate. If this was a lesson, then I've learned it, and it's time for me to get onto my own chariot and maybe move on and, find something else, I guess, because I think person A is acknowledging that this connection is not going to go anywhere. This was either a false soulmate connection, or it's over, or it was meant to teach them some kind of a lesson. Yes, they have been through some disappointment, but from that disappointment, they have learned to take back their power, and now they are guarded. They are guarded. So tell me, person A, how do you see this connection then right now? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Magician in reverse. So person A says, yeah, they're just a trickster. They were just for giving me false illusions. This person is a trickster. They wanted all the power and control in their hands. It was always their way or the highway. It was always power games with me. It's like they wanted to be the one in control of the situation. Tell me, magician. And the Five of Swords. Yeah, person A says, what is there to tell, Omkaratarot? I think I'll just end this connection once and for all and be able to start a brand new one where I can have hope that, I can have a 10 of Cups with somebody. So person A is kind of regaining their confidence and, looking good, feeling good. I think they've done a lot of healing on their broken heart. They feel this person gave them a lot of stress and anxiety because they were not ready to step up and offer any kind of commitment, right? So what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? Page of Swords, what are you spying on? What are you watching? I think they're trying to find out if person A is the one who has the options now. Why are they so guarded? Why are they blocking me? Why are they so guarded? It's like, do they have any other options? Why are you so interested, person B? Why are you spying on them? Because I think they've thought a lot about this connection. They have thought a lot about this connection, and they have also realized that, I didn't treat them right, but I do choose them. I want to move towards their direction. I do see a 10 of Pentacles with them. This connection can go the long haul. And yes, they have plans to come rushing back to person A's life. They want to rush back to person A's life. They want to step up and say, I've changed and I'm ready to take responsibility and I'm your divine counterpart and we can have a long-lasting connection together. So, but why aren't you just going? Why are you spying then, person B? What's going on? Person B says, because I didn't invest when the time was right, Omkara Tarot. I know I disappointed them. I wasn't ready to change the way I was. And now I'm very, very burdened, overwhelmed with the foolish mistakes I made in the past. Yes, they are right. I did play some mind games. I wanted to keep the power and control in my hand, but now I feel like such a loser. All the games I was playing with them, I feel I became the loser because now I know they are upset with me. I didn't treat them with respect, and now they probably don't even want me back anymore. So I think person B has done a lot of introspection. They've had some kind of spiritual awakening. They've put themselves in person A's shoes and realized that their behavior was pretty bad. And why would person A even want me back anymore? So they are sitting very discontent. They are wishing they had accepted that cup of love when it was being offered to them, because now even if they have other options, I mean, this maybe this person was choosing lust over love, but now that's not even seeming very interesting to them. So now they are like, how do I go back and tell them? How do I approach them now after all this time? So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Six of Swords in reverse. They feel everything just backfired on them. I mean, maybe they got caught with, flirting or with third parties or something like that. So they are very, very scared that now their person will not accept a cup of love from them. They're holding back from me, but they do want to apologize. I think person B does want to befriend person A, or, apologize to them, maybe convince person A that, there are no more third parties. I mean, I don't want anybody else. Tell me about the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they want to tell person A that I have changed. I don't have any other options. I don't want any other options. I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind that you are the only one, and I want to have something long lasting with you. They want to have a commitment with person A. But the problem here is now, first they'll have to come and apologize. Then they'll have to tell them, oh, you know what, I was flirting around. I had all those third parties. But now I've chosen you, and I want you as my long-term partner. Now that is going to be very, very difficult for them, and I don't think this person has the courage, right? So I think they're going through a tower because they're recognizing that they do want something long-term, which they, I think, were in denial of in the past. So let's see what actions you guys will take then, Capricorn. I'm going to take another deck for this one, and while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has been resonating, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. That would be very, very helpful. Thank you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A, action from your end towards person B, or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Person A's action. Ten of Swords. They feel I've been hurt, I've been betrayed, I've been pulling out all those swords that they've plunged into my back, Omkara Tarot. So I've kind of accepted this is over. Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they've been hurt. Person A says, they broke my heart. They broke my heart, they betrayed my trust, they left me out in the cold, they didn't treat me with respect. So I'm right now, what I'm doing is I'm pulling out all those, 10 plus 3, 13, swords which they plunge into my heart and back, and I'm moving towards my own happiness. And I think the way person A is trying to find their happiness is maybe through their work, or, meeting new people, or working on new projects or something. So I think person A is doing their own healing work right now. So person B, what about you? Are you going to take any action towards person A or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days? What's that going to be? Person B, the Hermit in reverse. So they are lonely. They are lonely, but they are also realizing whatever they did was very foolish. They made some very unwise and foolish choices in the past. So tell me about the Hermit in reverse. Tower, I knew it. I knew it. Person B, you're the one who's going through the tower. I said that when I saw it as the overall energy. So, yeah, they are going through a tower, recognizing that they self sabotaged this connection. They could have lied, cheated, ghosted, played mind games with person A, and now they're going through a tower, recognizing that they do love person A. Now they want to come back and offer their whole heart. They want to travel towards person A. They want to come rushing back, right? So, tell me more about the tower, Spirit. Tell me more about the tower, overall energy for Capricorn's reading. Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. They realize they created too much of conflict in this connection, and now they are stressing, thinking, overthinking, wondering whether even if they were to go and offer something, will it be even accepted by person A now? I think they damaged maybe their reputation or something, but they do value person A. Now they are seeing person A as their perfect partner. Somebody who's loving, kind, generous, not asking for anything, keeps a good home maybe, or has their own work or business or something. It's like, this is my perfect partner, the one I want in my life. Yes, they want a brand new chapter, but they now have to come back and convince person A that I have changed. I'm ready now. I'm ready to do the right thing. I am ready to take responsibility. They want to have that conversation, and that conversation, if they get the courage to have with person A, is going to end up with a proposal, I feel. They want to tell person A that I see a long-lasting connection with you. I want to be in a long-term commitment with you. Yes, they are absolutely clear in their mind that they are envisioning a 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles connection. But right now, I think they are bogged down by their past mistakes, and they're expecting maybe a conflict or a fight if they do try and talk to person A. So, yeah, I think this person was rather selfish and self-centered in the past. They didn't put in the energy, didn't put in the effort. So they know why person A is probably upset, or will not even trust them, or may not even take them back. But from their end, they are ready now. That much I can tell you. All right, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.